Junior cycle history students, let's run through a sample answer that relates to the plantation of Ulster and identity on the island of Ireland. Okay, so our question reads, recognise how a plantation you have studied influenced identity on the island of Ireland. I think this is a pretty tricky question. I just think it's kind of tough going, like the wording of it, the terminology of it is a little bit kind of tricky, but hopefully this sample answer will kind of help you understand what you'd need to write about or what you'd need to include. So the first thing that I've done is I've stated the plantation that this answer will relate to. So I've said the Ulster Plantation had a significant impact on identity on the island of Ireland. My first point is that two distinct identities developed as a result of the Ulster Plantation. Unionists were mostly Protestant or are mostly Protestant and want to keep the union with Britain. Many Unionists view themselves as British, for example, Arlene Foster. Most nationalists, on the other hand, are Catholic and would like to see a united Ireland. Nationalist groups include Sinn Féin and the IRA. Conflict has arisen as a result of these different identities. For example, the Troubles were a 30-year period of violence in Northern Ireland. My next paragraph is all about land ownership. So I said the use of land and land ownership also changed as a result of the Ulster Plantation. Land was taken from the Gaelic Irish and given to Scottish and English planters and servitors. They introduced new farming methods such as arable farming, which grew more crops than the Gaelic Irish system, which depended more on cattle. My next paragraph is about the development of town life. The planters introduced town life to Ulster. More than 20 new towns were planned and built, for example, Coleraine. These towns were laid out with straight, wide streets. They had a central square or diamond in the middle of them. And then my last paragraph is on language and culture. Following the Ulster Plantation, the culture and use of the Irish language declined in Ulster. The English language became more widespread during the 17th century. Gaelic Brehon law was replaced by English common law. Now, in general, with this answer, as with other sample answers that I go through, there is no waffle here, okay? I don't want vague, wishy-washy descriptions. I want facts, statistics, keywords, explanations, examples, okay? Because that's the best way to get marks. That's the best way to collect marks.